So today's video is going to be a very quick walkthrough of a very easy beginner 6x6 mini album. I have created a free tutorial that is available on teachable.com. I will include the link below. So let's dive in. Hey and howdy everyone, it's Jeannie with Paper Pixie Ink. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new and you just found me, welcome. Today I am going to do a quick walkthrough of a 6x6 very beginner album that I created. There is a tutorial on this that is available on Teachable, and you can get to that through the link in the description. So let's dive into the album. Again, it's very basic. This album was created using materials and tools, mostly tools, that most people will have. So you don't have to have a trimmer, although it's recommended. You don't have to have any of the, fancy punches or anything like that. It's a lot easier if you have a paper trimmer and a scoreboard, but I also show you ways that you can do it without them. So the album itself measures 6 inches by 6 inches, and then we have this cute little cardstock frame. This measures 4 inches by 4 inches. It is a little frame, so you can slip a photo in there. The inside dimensions of it are 3 by 3 because there is a half an inch on all 4 sides. So I do show you how to create this quickly and easily in the tutorial. So the spine is 2.5 inches, so that means we only have 4 signature pages, and the back I left plain. I have not done anything to embellish this because I wanted to show that you can still have an album without including all of the extra embellishments. So, paper flowers or ribbons or laces or, rhinestones or pearls or really any of the extras that you can have. And they're nice, but you don't have to have them. So all of the pages were designed in the same way. So every page on the left has this little flap, and then every page on the right has a decent pocket to hold inserts. And there are quite a few inserts in this album. To make this album, I used some 65-pound black cardstock, and I just picked this up from Michael's. So easy to get, rather inexpensive. And then I used a coordinating cardstock on the inside of each of these flaps, just because the paper pad that I chose to use was an old Prima one from back in 2015, and it only had 30 papers in it, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough to do my inserts, because each signature page is a pocket page, and then to do the inserts for all of my pockets as well. So it's pretty simple, but in using a coordinating cardstock like this, you can still do journaling, which is really nice. So we have each of the pockets are the same size. So this is 2.5 inches tall. So still plenty of space that you could put, a photo here, and you could put a little card here to do some journaling on. So lots of space there. And then each of the pockets have various inserts in them. So each of the pockets contain an insert that is similar to this. Maybe not exactly the same, but similar to this. So 4 of the 5 pockets have one of these, so you can journal or add photos or both. And 4 of the 5 pockets have these tags. So we kept it very simple. We didn't add any extra embellishments. We just tried to have the pages kind of flow well. So again, pretty basic, but really just about anybody could make one of these using scissors and a ruler and obviously the paper and cardstock and whatnot. So I did use liquid adhesive as well as some double-sided adhesive. You could probably get away on an album this small using just liquid adhesive, but I always like to be sure. So this tag was actually created just as an example of what you can do with some of your scraps. So each little strip of this is 1/4 inch scrap pieces from when we were doing some of our pages. And we just layered them on a scrap piece of black cardstock and glued them down. And this gives you a cute little tag that will go with really any of your pages that you used scraps that ordinarily you probably would have just thrown out. Now I did use a tag topper punch from Stampin' Up! To punch this, but you could easily just create a tag in this manner, marking on something this small, maybe a 1/2 inch from each corner, and then snipping those off. So, and this is just a 1/4 inch hole punch. So you can do that. Some more tags. So, and this is just a quick little card that we created. You didn't have to punch any of the sides. I happened to, but it's not required. You could keep it very plain just like that, or you could cut, you know, just a tiny bit of the corner. We did leave this large enough so that there was a little bit of space that you could use to grab this out of, but because there is no covering on this, no, you know, acetate sheet or anything, you could just cut it to size and then gently push it up. So this is large enough to put a photo in. You could put journaling cards, lots and lots of options with this album. So again, if you're interested in checking out the tutorial for this, it is available on Teachable, and I will have the link in the description below. If you go to Teachable, there is a downloadable measurements print off that you can do that has all the measurements for the base cover, the base pages, and all the pattern paper. So hopefully that will be useful to people as well. So as always, if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. Thanks, everyone.